Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new episode 45 of the career mode. We're back in the 305 sprint cars. We're in the regional side of it now. I upgraded our parts. I went up to level 5 on the tires and level 4 everything in the middle. We already had level 4 engine, so I didn't upgrade that. We still have $83,000 left over, but I want to try to save all this money now and not upgrade anything else the rest of the season. I think we could probably win the championship this year with how upgraded the car is, and go on to the 360s with as much money as possible, because these races aren't a ton of payout really. Plus, I was looking through the schedule and there's only 2 showcases. There's Eldora, race number 5, and then there's not another showcase until the very last race of the year, Madison Lake, which is really weird. Usually there's 3 throughout the entire season, but don't know why there's only 2 in this one. But we're gonna go through Fairbury, Prairie View, I-55, Elm Creek, and Eldora today, and then we'll split up the rest of the races between the next 2 episodes. So hopefully we can do pretty well here, and we have a pretty upgraded car. Haven't been in the sprint cars very much in general. We only did, I think, 1 season in the 305s before in the local series and won that. So hopefully we can go on and win this series in the first season as well. That would be awesome. But on to Fairbury. It's been a pretty good track for us in every series, so hopefully we can win this right off the bat. All right, hit our practice goal. We have no sponsor, so all our practice goals and everything are going to be pretty simple. And I want to say Happy New Year's to everybody out there. Hopefully you had a good New Year's and stayed safe out there. Didn't do anything stupid with the fireworks. But hopefully we could have a pretty good year on YouTube. Had a really good end of this past year. This game really blew up, which was awesome. So hopefully it continues. And we can finish out this game, win all the championships and all that. 10.8, not off. I want to try to get down to a 10.7, 10.6 if I can. Try to qualify as well as we can. These cars are a little... Oh, got down to a 5. Damn, we're 19th? Okay. This is going to be interesting then. That was a lot. Maybe duty upgrade the car more. That's kind of shocking to me. But heat number 1 starting 4th, because we were starting a lot further back than I was kind of hoping or expecting for, but really it's only 4/10 off the leader, which is not too bad. Hopefully in these heat races we can at least gain a spot, start a little higher up. Fairbury's been a very good track for me, so I'm hoping we could find some success here. Just gotta stay out of these tires and everything. I do remember from the local season, the AI kind of flipping together a bunch, getting their wheels interlocked with each other. You gotta be careful with the contact in these things, because it will really destroy you. But I haven't driven these in a long time, plus I haven't driven them much in general. Ooh, might be able to slide up in front of him right there. Got up to 3rd, that's nice. Gives me a better starting spot, and I'm gonna blow it in the next corner with an awful entry. Let's try to slide back up in front of him, barely. Not mess up this corner, and we're gonna call him 3rd in the heat race, nice. So it's gonna get us a little bit better starting spot for the A main. It's not too bad at all. Starting 13th there. Honestly, we might have to upgrade the car a little bit more, which is kind of disappointing. We might struggle in the 360s for a season then pretty badly, which would be okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. But those cars are probably going to be more to upgrade. They're going to cost a lot more. But I'm hoping we can get up to like maybe close to a top 5 with how far back we are. I am happy that we ended up getting that spot in the heat race. That should help us out quite a bit. I can really get this bottom working, it seems. These cars we just have to be so careful with. There may be some cautions with the AIs, who knows? Because I just remember the local series that there was a lot of people wrecking together, a lot of AIs wrecking with each other. Oh, there they almost went. Right up there. The green 66 on the inside with that 87, that white 87 on the outside. They nearly touched. Or they did touch, but nearly flipped. I'm already up to 8th, so that's not bad. Only 5 laps in. Gained like 5 spots already. 5, 6 spots. I'm gonna have to figure out some of these guys' names in the regional series, because I don't really know anybody, I think. Slide up there. Ooh, in front of both of them. Nice. That was really good. Checked up both their momentums. Oh, but he had a really good run on that outside, that like middle lane. We're in 6th. That's not bad. I'm okay with that. Just need to try to hold this bottom lane and just keep doing what we're doing. We're flying right now. Might have a chance to get close to a top 5 or like top 3 potentially. But I feel really smooth in this right now, this track at least. So we'll see if we have to upgrade the car. Maybe I'll upgrade like one more part on it. I don't know if I should do the wing or the suspension. I think I'm going to do the wing since it's probably going to be the cheapest. But you can probably get some more downforce and everything out of that, out of the wing. Might be able to slide up on this guy in turn 2. There we go. Starting to catch Hefner again. Definitely recognize the name Hefner. Real deep slider. Able to get down there to the bottom. Oh, there's a wreck. Somebody's cartwheeling on the wall. And we're up to 4th. Okay, this gives us a good opportunity to get some spots too. Hopefully. We're on the outside, which is unfortunate, but I think we can get a spot or 2 out of this. What is this guy's last name in the 66? It started with a Y. It was a really long last name. Youngquist. Interesting. Let's not run into them, but we're going to be 3 wide going into turn 3. Try to slide up here. I'm going to lose 1 spot, but gain 1. Cut back down on them. Oh, that was tight. Might be able to slide up. Oh, I just right reared that guy. I thought I was going to be able to slide up in front of him clean. That was not the case. Car's still completely good, so that's good. We are fine there. 2 more laps. We're in 3rd, so that's awesome. Kind of a little bit better than I expected, honestly. Maybe just one more part on the car will really help us out. But also Fairbury we're pretty good at. So I'm not super shocked by Fairbury. So we come home 3rd at Fairbury, first race of the season. May have to upgrade one more part on the car to be like competitive up front every week. We'll see. I'm gonna do that, and we should get a little bit of money in this race because I think it was only 11,000 to win, so not a whole lot of money for the season opener. Unfortunately, 8,800, especially because we don't have any sponsorships for the first like 4 races. Actually, first 5 really, because the sponsor goal we'll get after Eldora, so it's gonna be a little bit tight on getting money the first few races of the year, which is unfortunate, but we'll deal with it. All right, nothing's worn out, which is great. We don't have to repair anything. Fairbury's in the books. We got 3rd. Good first race of the year. We are on to Prairie View next, which has been pretty good for us as well. I like that track, but it's going to be tight with all these AIs. So, can we get that and all the upgrades? We can't get all the upgrades is the thing. So, I may just hold off on that for a little bit until we gain some money and we could buy like more parts for it. Because I could buy that and like 1 upgrade, but that won't be like super useful. Plus the durability won't be amazing. So I'm going to wait on that for now. We're just going to stick with the level 4 parts and see how we do for the first few races. Because it's not very high paying anyways. Like this race is only 10,000 to win the whole thing. And what's the highest all year? The showcase is 15. What's the other showcase? 20,000 to win. So yeah, it's going to be a struggle on money, especially without a sponsor the first 5 races. So Ken Duke is up in first. He got the win. Justin Youngquist. I say Quest for some reason. Youngquist is second. We're 3rd. Doug Dodson around us. Kenny Hefner. Greg Dauberstry. That's how I'm going with it. But those are our top 6, probably around us a lot this season. And hopefully we can keep up getting these top 3s, top 5s. I'm going to up this track to like either 18 or 20, whatever it goes up to with 60% race length. Probably 18. Yeah, 18 laps. That'll be good for Prairie View because it's a very tiny track. This track will go very, very fast. So hopefully we can do pretty well here and not die with the AI. So let's get on to Prairie View. All right, got our practice goal by about a second, not a tenth, but about a second there. Hopefully that'll put us decent for qualifying. We might be like back to the teens again. Fastest way for me is like kind of middle to low. Kind of went in really high there, but got a good exit. But like middle low has been like the fastest for me. I don't know why this track's like lagging weird. It's really odd. What did we run there? Just about an 8 flat. This lap should be a little bit faster. 9:52. That puts us 6th. Okay. Never mind. That put us a lot better than I expected for this track. What was pole at? An 8:09? That's not bad at all. So, who's up here? Dominic, did not recognize him from last week. Darren, Dylan, Andrew, Matthew. I don't really recognize a lot of these guys from the race last week, so that's weird. Maybe there's more people in it this... Oh, no, there's less people in it this week. So maybe some of those guys from the first race that was up there were, like, the national guys. So maybe we will do a little bit better than I was expecting. Not have to upgrade the parts for, like, all these local drivers in the regional series. All right, just got to be careful, not wheel-to-wheel contact. That was close. Try to just keep my line and see what we can do here. So we got Darren in front of us. Bolak. We're already pulling away from 3rd. We're keeping up with Bolak here. Might be able to sneak in front of him. Try to throw a slider here. Not gonna work. That was bad on me. 3 laps to go. I'll see if I can try to catch him again. Didn't damage the car somehow. Thought for sure there'd be some damage from that. 2 laps left. I might have a shot on this final lap, honestly. Oh, he goes low now. If he stays low, then we won't have a shot. No, we were definitely catching when he was running up top. So that will put us in the qualifying dash at least. So we'll be 6th in the qualifying dash, I believe. Because I think there was 4 heats. Where does that put us? 6th in the qualifying dash. Okay, yeah, there was 4 different heats. Bolak wins the heat there. He started 2nd. He qualified 2nd, I should say. Not started 2nd. He started 1st in our heat. So let's see if we can gain anything out of this qualifying dash. I'm hoping so. Be able to get to the bottom quickly. I recognize Boyer's name, I think from a different series. I think he ran in one of the other series we've already ran, I want to say. Because I definitely recognize the name with the number at least. The 21. Able to get in front of Dylan there. Then we got Swift in front of us. Swift and Dominic up front. Miller. Probably just gonna call him Dominic. Oh, the wheel-to-wheel, so close. Thought I for sure was gonna hit him, but he's running us tight. We got up to 2nd there. He's gonna cross us back down. I'm gonna try to cross him back over. Ah, he got us on that last corner. He stayed right on the bottom. I thought I was gonna be able to cross him back down though and get him at the line, but he ran right on the bottom. I thought he was gonna slide up a little bit more. We got up to 3rd. We have a real legit chance at winning this race, so that's nice. And honestly, I don't think a lot of these drivers were up front in that last race, so we may take the points lead really regardless in this race if we finish like top 3, I feel like, because I don't recognize any of the names that... Oh, I'm getting into him. That's my bad. Oh, no. Maybe not regardless. Unless I destroy my car. Okay, good. Wheel-to-wheel contact's absolutely awful. We already have 89% damage. We have a lot of work to do in these 18 laps. Try to work our way back up. I don't know how I didn't flip or anything. Got lucky with that. So, a win may be out of the books at this point, unless there's a caution, or if I freaking wreck. That's not going to be good. Is that Ricky in front of us? Hey, Ricky Cox. He's back. We love racing against Cox. So many jokes to be made every time around him. Haven't seen him in quite some time. I wonder if he's going to run the national series of these as well. The street stocks. Oh, there is a caution. I don't think it was with that guy I got together with right there, but we're up to 6th. We may have a chance coming back here. Actually, I think it was Ricky Cox. He's nowhere behind us anymore, and I think that was the car that was slowed up everybody was checking up for. That's unfortunate. Cox got damaged. Starting right there is not bad. Should be able to get to the top 5 pretty easy. Trying to throw it over Jones. We're back next to Swift, who we ran into earlier. All right, back to top 4. I think we'll take the points lead again. Bolak's up front. He's getting by Dominic. We're up to 3rd, right where we back where we started. I don't know where Bolak fell to in the qualifying dash, but he is absolutely flying right now on the bottom. Dominic is losing time on the top, big time. That lap car is going to check both them up dearly. That is going to really help us out catching them. There's only 5 laps left. Like I said, this track goes by so fast. That's why I upped it to like at least 18 laps. I didn't want to go too high with it or anything. 4 laps left. Going to dive to the inside of Bolak. I got into him a little bit, but he's fine. We're fine, really. That's all I was worried about. We got coming up 2 laps left. We're catching Dominic and this lap traffic very, very quickly. We're going to have a shot at this. I just have to run it right. Got to his inside. Oh, God. Oh, God. I wrecked him. Whoops. I'm sorry. That was not meant to be. And there's a caution. We're going to have a 2-lap shootout. I was trying to turn down, and my right front got clipped on his left rear. This isn't a good start. He's still second, so at least he didn't fall anywhere. But this is not a good start to the first race, or the second race of the year. First race was super clean. This race, not as much. Not as much at all. But it looks like Bolak's going to be able to get second from him. I just need to run the bottom and we can hold it off. 1 lap left. I had a feeling we had a good chance at winning this early on where we started, but we'll come home winners there. Race number 2, we should take the points lead because I don't recognize anyone's name from the first race here. So that's nice. But what is our points lead gonna be? We may not have to upgrade anything, which is gonna be awesome. Hopefully, yeah, we take the points lead. By how? Oh my goodness, we have a huge points lead. Where did all these guys finish in the first race? I need to go look at that when we go back to the headquarters, because there were so many people that didn't race here this time. That's interesting. So that's quite interesting altogether. We got almost $11,000 just mainly getting first and the merch sold. So let's get back and see where these guys finished in the first race, because I'm very confused. All right, things got damaged, but not to where we have to repair them yet. Engine we'll have to repair after next race. We win at Prairie View. I'm shocked there wasn't like a poster saying that we wrecked Dominic badly and stuff, or gotten in the Swift a lot, because that definitely happened on the I-55 though. Where did these guys finish in the first race? Where did Bolak, Josh, Andrew Boyer, Dominic, where did they finish in the first race? So, because they're pretty far back, it seems like. Bolak finished 18th. Okay. Jones is 20th. Dominic barely made the A main. Swift was last one in the A main. The rest of them didn't make the A main. So that is quite interesting, because a lot of them didn't even get like higher than 18th or any of them really. So that's very interesting overall. Where was Andrew at? Did he didn't even make the main. He finished 30th in that race. No wonder why he's so far back in the points. That's crazy. Okay, maybe we don't have to upgrade any parts and we can get through this season pretty easily, because I think there were some national drivers up front I was running with, it seems like, or at least a lot of them. Or maybe they just don't show up for the small races like Prairie View where there's only 30 people. Very, very confusing, but we should be able to breeze through this now without having to upgrade that part, and I don't have to waste a whole lot of money. And we might not struggle as much in the 360s now, because I know it's going to be very expensive upgrading those and everything, so I need to try to save up as much as we can. But we have, I don't even want to do the math, almost a 40-point lead. I think it's 36 there, so that's really nice to start out the season with. So let's get on to I-55 here. All right, hit the practice goal by a ton. Let's see where we qualify with that kind of time, because 11.275, I think that'll be somewhat towards the front. We'll see, because like my goals and stuff right now are still just like qualify 34th or better, which is nothing with the parts that we have. I'm ready to get a sponsor so I can start seeing like the top 5 times, at least give myself like a goal that I usually don't hit in qualifying. 11.3, that's not bad. I know I can get a little bit quicker if I run a little smoother. Second lap, we got the 3:06, just barely faster. 10th is not too bad, I'll take that. Getting around the top 10 is pretty good qualifying. Starting 3rd in heat number 2. Some of these guys are back. It looks like Jake Waters, Dylan Smith, Ian, Cody, Bolak's up here, Cassandra's up here. Yeah, so there's still some of the national guys, not as many though. Some of the slower national guys, I should say, coming back down to run. Ooh, that sunlight was crazy going right there. But let's see if we can get in front of Bolak here in our heat race. He drops down early. Who do we have up front? Jake Walters. Got 5 laps here. 20 lap main. I would like to get in front of Bolak so I don't start 10th in the A main, but it is what it is if we start 10th. We have such a huge points lead. Like, I could start 10th, probably get up to a top 5 spot and just get a top 5 basically all year and win the championship at this point. And the showcase, the 2 showcases, that's crazy too. That's only 2. Won't hurt us too bad, or really it could help us a lot. But the national drivers being there will probably be pretty prevalent. All right, we got 1 lap left. I'm gonna try to throw a slider here. Not gonna make it work, and he's gonna have to run through the whole backstretch and stuff. Not gonna be able to get in front of Bolak there. Good battle with him. I was really trying to throw a slider in turn 1, but then I saw him get into our outside, so I didn't want to wreck on the final lap. Starting 10th, it makes us not have to go through the qualifying dash though. It's like 8 laps or so, I think. 5 to 8, depending on how many. No, I think it's usually like 5, 6. I'm thinking of the amount of drivers in it. But hopefully we can get up to like a top 5 spot, and I'll be happy. I want to try to win them though while we don't have a sponsor, especially because we don't have a sponsor. Oh, I just wrecked Cassandra. I'm sorry. Ooh, that was a lot of damage behind me that people got. I just absolutely dumped them. I really didn't think it was going to spin them out like that. I need to get used to the bumping and stuff in this. I know in the street stocks and stuff I can get into the back of somebody and not spin them out immediately. These are a little bit more pointed at the back, obviously. So you got to be careful with that. Able to cross over Bolak there. Going into this corner to start. That was pretty good restart for us. Got to check up there, not hit anybody. That's one thing with these sprint cars I got to get used to, is just not hitting people as much. Oh my god, they're flipping behind me. I saw it in my mirror. They just started flying. AIs are definitely going to bring out some cautions. We got up to 5th though. Already a top 5 spot. I think we're in like the first 6, 7 laps now. Something like that. We have a chance at winning this, I would say. Hackenberry, that's an interesting name. Cody. Probably just call him Cody because it's a weird last name. It's a very long last name too. Oh, I got into his left rear. I'm sorry. We just did a little hop. We're fine. Bolak got into us, but we didn't go hopping then. Try to get in front of Hackenberry there. I may just call him Hackenberry because it is kind of fun to say. There's some names that are just kind of fun to say like that, like that, Schneekloth, when we were running the street stocks. I'll never forget Schneekloth. Hopefully he's in the National Series. I really hope he is when we go into the street stock series. That would be great. We're up to 4th. I don't know why everybody's like running the top side. It is what it is, I guess, giving us some spots. Able to get up to 3rd in front of Boyer. And these two, oh wait, Dominic's up front. I was gonna say these two guys, I don't even think they're our local drivers, but Dominic's definitely a local guy up front. So he's one we'll have to battle for points. It seems like he's gonna be up front like every week, but he finished awful in the first one. He finished like 24th out of 25 in the A main in the first race, so he may not be too big of a threat for us right now. But if he continues to get up front, we're in front of Ian, who's not a full-time driver here. So that's good for us. Only going to lose 4 points to Dominic at the moment, and he's starting to catch some lap traffic, so he might have to start running the bottom. He was running the bottom before, now he's running the top. Goes back down to the bottom, get by the lap traffic. Hopefully some of them slow him up a whole lot. And I hope that we can get through pretty easily. 6 laps left. They're like 3 wide up there. There may be a caution, who knows. Trying to get by these lap traffic cars. Please go high, please go higher. I'm trying not to wreck into them. I think that may have been Hackenberry or something that we just passed that I almost ran into, because I think he was the one that went flipping. So I think he has a lot of damage. Oh, these lap cars. I thought they were going to hit each other, and I thought I was going to left rear one of them. It was super tight. Erickson, why'd you run at the bottom there? That was just rude. Please go high at this lap. We're good. Oh yeah, we're not catching Dominic unless there's a caution. There's no chance in hell. I'll take 2nd all day though. That's alright. We have such a big points lead. I just want the money. Ian's definitely trying to fight back on us though. We just gotta hold this bottom lane and slide up on the exit to block his momentum. He does seem a little bit faster than us at this point. We only got 1 lap left to do it. Should be all good to go. I can already tell like the tracks with the long straightaways are not going to be super fun for us because I'm like struggling keeping it straight down these short straightaways. So those are going to be interesting, like Knoxville and stuff like that. We get second to Dominic. That's all right. Not too bad. Should still have plenty in the points. He might actually take second place. No, he is third behind Bolak, just by a good bit. 16 points behind him, and we have a 42-point lead over Bolak. Where did Bolak finish? Fifth. So he's gonna be a top 5-ish guy, seems like. Get about 12,000, a little bit over 12,000 there. Not too bad. So let's keep racking up that money and keep trying to get some more wins. All right, got to repair the engine here. We're up to almost 117,000. We'll be dropping a little bit for the engine repair here. Onto Elm Creek, which will be nice. How much is this? Almost 2K to repair. That's not too bad, honestly. So almost just under 115,000. Elm Creek. I think this is a pretty tiny track. I'm gonna up this to 18 laps like we did for Prairie View. And hopefully that does pretty well for us. I think it's probably going to be a pretty small field again, like 30 cars, because it's only 7,500 to win. So we probably have a pretty good shot at winning this one. Get our second win of the year, hopefully, because 3 races, 3 different winners so far. Dominic, myself, and I don't even remember who won week 1 at this point, because they're not like a full-time driver. Ken. It's Ken Duke Jr. So they'll probably pop up in a few races here and there. Probably the first race of the year, the showcases, and that's probably it, honestly. So let's go on to Elm Creek. Let's try to get our second win of the season. All right, got our practice time pretty easy. Qualifying goal is only 26 because there are only like 30 cars here. So yeah, we should qualify quite well here. I think it's gonna probably be like a top 5 spot, I would imagine, as long as we don't screw up and go on this flat on the outside. Kind of just throw like a low slider, both corners. Seems the fastest way around. As long as we don't get too wide. Got almost what we got in practice. That'll be good. I'm happy with that. Terrible entry into this last corner. Went completely down on the flat down there, which actually almost was at the same exact time, honestly. So we got 8th. Not too bad. Put a second in heat number 4. Hopefully we could win our heat. Who's going to be our pole sitter? Cassandra. I wrecked her last week, so she's probably not going to put up with any shit. Very bright pink car. Easy to spot out. We had a really good jump. Oh god, I thought they were gonna slide up into us. I just gotta be careful about that early on. We got Ricky Cox, and I'm gonna get right reared by Ricky. All right, let's try to come back here. At least get back to the top 2. I think we can do that pretty easily. We got 6 laps here instead of 5 because I upped it to 60% for the 18 lap feature. I think we can catch Ricky pretty quick. I was just trying to avoid that happening, but we got right reared slightly, but it's all right. At least make it to the qualifying dash and try to get some spots from there. Okay, we would have made it even with 5 laps in this heat. That's nice. Probably be able to gain some spots here in the qualifying dash at least. 1 lap left. We're definitely catching Cassandra too. Like, we are just faster. So hopefully we can get to like a top 5-ish spot for the start of the feature. That would be pretty good, I think. I want to be in an odd position. I do not want to be stuck on that outside for sure, because that outside absolutely sucked. At least the qualifying dash, I'm last, so I can just kind of drop down immediately behind Bolak here. Try to get like, I'm off the throttle to try to get to the low side, because I do not want to be stuck on the outside and get right reared again off the track. Sending it in 3 wide. I think we ended up only 2 wide really quick because I think Swift backed out of it. We're already past Cassandra. Like, she had an awful start. Just starting on that outside. I got in the Bolak there. I completely let off the throttle though to not completely run him over. We're 3 wide here. Terrifying. And we're gonna get hit by Cassandra, and then she's spinning out. I was just trying to run that middle, and we're in 5th at least, so we're in an odd position right now, which is good. So I was just trying to hold the middle because I didn't want to slide too far out, and then they're sliding up as well. It's gonna happen like that, but it's all right. So far Cassandra and I have had a pretty bad start of the year with each other. She's gonna hate me. Seems like this track I get a very huge jump on the restart. It's not like most other tracks where the bottom lane gets a really good jump and I can just drop down behind them. I got way too wide there. Drop behind Smith, throw a slider on the flat. I guess that works. Hey, we got second. I didn't even realize that was the last lap. Honestly, should have probably stayed behind him and been in third. That probably would have been better for us, honestly. So Dylan Smith up front. He's not a full-time driver, I believe. I don't know why he's here. I think he's probably one of the only full-time, or not full-time drivers here. He's probably one of the only national guys here. It's like, why do we get such a good jump? I don't understand. Just got to try to avoid getting right reared early on. I'll just run really high until we get single filed out. Because I think we have time to catch Smith up here. Oh, I'm super sideways. I thought I was going to get right reared there. I don't want to get hit by Swift. But I need to try to go low so I can slide up and keep our momentum. Okay, let me just drop down behind him. There we go. Nice and easy. Just absolutely slam the brakes getting in the corner to go low on him. That'll be better for us in the long run so we don't get right reared. Big brain moves. 14 laps left. These lap cars are going to be hell, though. I can tell already. These are not going to be fun to get around with how fast we're going. There's only, what, 19 people in this A main? One more car than there is laps. Oh, they're hitting each other. That's going to be caution. Oh, no, it's not. I completely, like, checked up so I didn't run over Dylan there and get damage. Thought for sure that was going to be a caution. Oh, don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him. All right, we're good. That was a clean-ass slider. I'm going to try to throw a slider here. Nope, 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 bad. Okay, we didn't. I thought we were going to pop up in the air. We did not. Oh, I got in the brakes and it just spun me around. All right, let's try to go back and get back by him here. Want to get this win because it's a really cheap race, 7,500 to win. We're still good on damage, so that's awesome. How many laps left? 8 laps left. We caught up to Smith once again. I got caught on that outside on the front stretch. It didn't allow me to turn in. Don't hit this guy on the outside. I have to be so careful in these cars not run anybody over because I'm going to really destroy myself like that. Because it pops me up in the air a whole lot. It's not like I can just bounce off of them and like I do in the other cars. Get in front of Cox pretty easily. Oh, they're getting together above us. That's going to be a caution 100%. That guy spun out. Dang it. We're on the outside here. It took a couple laps to get down to the bottom. So I need to have like either a really bad start or a really good start to where I can get in front of Smith. This is going to be rough. What do I do? What do I do? Do I just gun it? Try to cut down in front of him? Really cut him off? That didn't really work. All right, we can get single filed out at least. Third place did not get to our inside, which is awesome. 2 laps left. I'm gonna have to throw like a Hail Mary slider on him and hope it sticks. Final lap here. Oh god, I'm getting into him. All right, we don't have the space now to throw a slider. I was gonna throw it in 3 and 4. We got into his rear end, got second. Good points day, I'd say, but I wanted that money because we are not going to get much for second anyways. Dominic got 3rd, so he's right behind us. Bolak got 4th. So pretty solid race by all of them. Should have a good points lead still. We're going to gain 2 on Dominic, 4 on Bolak. Bolak is getting caught by Dominic slow and steady. Oh, Dylan is a full-time driver. Okay, so he actually is. I thought he wasn't for some reason. Just his number looked too professional. Like he'd be up in the national series and stuff. So thought he wasn't a full-time guy. But we have a 46-point lead already. That's absolutely crazy. And not a whole lot of money for this race, unfortunately. So hopefully we can do really well here at Eldora and get a lot of money because I think it's 15,000 to win, but there's probably gonna be some national guys. So we're probably gonna have a tough sledding to get to the front and try to win this thing. I love that we still don't have to repair anything. Everything's durability is pretty good, which is awesome. Might have to after Eldora or after the first race of next episode, honestly. So that won't be too bad. Showcase Eldora. We'll be able to get a sponsorship this time, finally. And it looks like it'll be a really low down sponsor. Jesus, 2,700 per race. Like, we're not going to get much money at all in this season. Like, it's going to be a struggle for the 360s next year. So I think regardless, we're going to struggle in the 360s because it's going to cost $20,000 to buy the car, and then any upgrades are going to be real expensive, I imagine, like it was for the Pro Lay miles and everything. So might have to struggle for a season or so in the 360s, unfortunately. But we should win this one out pretty easily, like this whole season, it seems like. So let's get on to Eldora. I definitely need to drop those laps. We're not doing 36 laps here, so let's get on to Eldora. All right, I did a lap just to hit the sponsor goal. We got a 14.9. That's like a whole second faster than the qualifying goal. We'll probably qualify back in the teens like we did at Kokomo, or maybe in the 20s, because there might be more National Series guys here. So it's going to be a tough one for sure, but hopefully we could do pretty well. Try to get up to like a top 10 spot, I would hope. Something like that. I think that'd be a pretty good goal for this showcase, depending on how many national guys are here. Pretty good lap there for us. A 6, I'll take it. Yeah, I really didn't try in the practice lap. So we got like 1.3 faster than our goal. I don't think this lap will be any quicker because we really didn't get a run in for it. And I think I scraped the wall as well coming in, or going into lap 2. It was a 7. It wasn't awful. 21st. Okay, yeah, we got some work to do. That is starting in the feature, at least, like qualifying wise. We have to gain 1 spot in our heat to go straight to the feature, so hopefully we can do that. We got 6 different heats here. Top 3 make it, top 2 is to the qualifying dash. Who's to our inside? I don't know who number 25 is. There's 2 25s. There's a 25 in front of me too. Dustin Young. Yeah, I think all 3 of these guys are like National Series guys, because I don't recognize any of them from any of the races yet. Gramley, Nathan Gramley. They run high. I'm actually able to get up the second here through this corner. There's Ken in first. We raced him week 1 and he won. He qualified, what was it? What heat are we in? 3rd? Trying to block both lanes like this is Daytona or something right now. Just blocking both their momentums. This is hilarious. Because they're both trying to get by me because they're right on my ass. We got a 24 lap feature here. Oh my god, he went flipping. He just did a kick flip. Oh my goodness. That dude, Dustin Young, just slammed Gramley up into the wall, and he did a freaking kick flip. That was amazing. That was so damn funny. I think we can drop behind Ken pretty quick here. Yes, we can. Should be able to block off Dustin, I think. He had a huge run there in turn 1, but I was able to get right down to the wall. There's no way we should be in the position we're in, but I got lucky in the first turn where they both went high. Or first lap, I should say. We got 1 lap left here. We actually pulled away from Dustin there. He might have some damage from the right siding Nathan. That was freaking crazy. He did a whole kick flip. I don't know if he landed it or not. I want to go see if he landed it. But hell, we're going to be in the qualifying dash. That's awesome. We're going to start top 12. Probably going to be 12th, honestly, but we might be able to hold some people off in the qualifying dash. That was absolutely nuts. I want to go back and see that. Where did that guy do a kickflip? Because that was nuts. It was straight behind me. Is there like a good view of this? Oh, right there. Yeah. Oh, I don't think he landed that thing. Oh my goodness. He went up in the air. Is there a rear view camera? There we go. He just completely right-sided him. He went up and over. Then he hit the ground, even went up into the fence. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he did not land that or survive that at all. So that was crazy. Let's get on to the qualifying dash. So we'll be starting what in this qualifying dash? I honestly don't even know. I didn't pay attention. Looks like we are way back here. We're in like 9th, or yeah, we're 9th. So that's all right. We're starting a lot better than we qualified, so I'll take it. We shouldn't be in this qualifying dash by any means. But we might be able to hold off some of these guys because they're going to run high and stuff early on. In like turn 3 probably. Hopefully we can hold 9th. Maybe gain a spot or 2 with these guys running up top. Not able to slide up in front of Hefner. Now we're able to. That was a good 1 and 2 for us. He's still running pretty high. Actually, he's going to get a run on us down the straight. 2 laps left here. There's only a 4-lap qualifying dash. Because I had to drop it to like 40% to get to 24 laps. Like, they wanted to do 30 laps at 50%. No, thank you. That'd be a long-ass race. Oh, is Dominic in here? Yeah, Dominic's in this qualifying dash. Good for him. He's right on the top. We might be able to slide up in front of him right here. Nope, not quite, but I think he's going to be on the outside here for 3 and 4. So is that other guy. Actually, we're 3 wide. Am I going to beat Dominic to the line? Not quite. He got us for 7th. I'll take 8th, I guess. That's not too bad. We qualified 21st, starting 8th here in the showcase. I'll take that. Get a decent payout out of it, at least. I think Dominic's the only... Oh, Golak's here, too. Yeah, we're the only 3 full-time drivers. Youngquist is up front. Starting on pole. Because I remember fighting Ken, who's in 2nd, Youngquist in first for the win at Kokomo. Or not Kokomo, Fairbury. I always think I think of Kokomo because that is the season opener a lot of the time. So for some reason I was thinking it was here, but it was Fairbury, which we're pretty good at both tracks. So I'm good with that either way. I think we're gonna get up to 7th pretty quickly because they ran high in 3 and 4. Dominic's going high in 1 and 2. Might be able to get in front of him. We're gonna be like almost 3 wide off of turn 2, but we're fine. Gonna be able to clear Dominic now. He tries to run back below us, try to cut us back over. We're up to 6th. I'm shocked. It's just because we had such a good qualifying, not qualifying, like heat race and stuff. Oh, the leaders are flipping. The leaders are flipping. I almost flipped with Dominic there. Where are they going to be at? They're going to be 4th, 5th, so they're still going to be in front of us. They both went flipping. Jeez. They were fighting hard for the win right there. Up front. You can't win it in the first couple laps, though. You got to make it to the end up front. They just went head over heels, like, on each other, though. They might have some damage, so they may be a little slow now. Who knows? I was able to stay inside of Dominic. Oh, yeah, Youngquist is real slow. So is Ken. Oh, yeah, they got some damage from that. I remember when I first started out the career mode, the AIs didn't take much damage, which was unfortunate, but now they do. Like, their cars significantly slow down when they get that kind of damage now, which is really nice, because they ran the top in that first corner, and they're probably back in, like, 15th, 16th or something like that. It seemed like they were just getting mowed down by everybody. So we're up in 4th. Not a soul in sight. Actually, we're starting to catch Dabrowski. That's how I'm calling him, Dabrowski. That's a lot better than what I was saying earlier. Dabrowski, I like that. There's not DA, I understand that, but it's easier to say instead of Dubrowski or something like that. I'm saying Dabrowski. Oh my God, he did a kickflip and he landed it. He freaking landed that, and we somehow missed him by an inch. These people and their kickflips are absolutely nuts. I need to turn down, like, the AI contact, I guess, because they're hitting each other way too much, at this track at least. I need to turn it down, like, 5 or 10, I think, like, percent. Because I don't know what I have it on. Because I know in the other series, they don't get into each other nearly as much, but if they do, they save it a lot easier. But these sprint cars, they're just wheel-to-wheel contact and just going flying. So I need to turn down their wheel-to-wheel contact a little bit with each other. Like me and the AI, I turned down to like 40, just so it wasn't too terrible when I would like right rear them or anything for the AI at least. But sometimes I still go flying up in the air, as you've seen. But the wheel-to-wheel contact with the AI in general with each other, I need to turn down, because they do hit each other a little too much in these cars. Because I think I did that in the local season as well. I ran. And it helped out a lot less cautions, but there's still some every now and then, which was fine. But we're halfway through this race, and we're in 2nd, because everybody keeps hitting each other. And we had a really good 1 and 2 there. We're literally inches from that inside wall. They keep running the outside. We may be able to get in front of them, potentially, which would be crazy. But there's been so many cars just doing a flip in this first episode of the season. It's been absolutely nuts. And we're having a great year. Because I thought that it was going to be a rough... That was such a good 1 and 2. I thought we were going to have a rough season, because all those guys are really tough to get by in the first race of the year. But it makes sense that they were National Series guys, and we were struggling with them. But we're racing some of the National Series guys here now that are a little slower, because the fast guys kind of wrecked out in a way. They're just really slow. But we have hooked up on this inside. Yeah, look at Ken and Youngquist. Like, they are in the back here, and we're catching them significantly because of their damage. They were 1st and 2nd starting out here. So if they wouldn't have, like, wrecked each other, we probably would have been, like, around a top 10-ish, maybe around like 8th or so. Because then we would probably have been around Dominic and stuff. But Dominic's 3rd because everybody's been wrecking each other. But if we could hold off Doug here, Doug Dotson, he keeps running the high side and we keep pulling away. He gains a ton on us down the straightaway, though, is the thing. Yeah, look at Ken. He's just so slow. It's so sad. He just looks like really, really off, and it's just unfortunate for him. So is Youngquist here. At least they're running high for me. That's really nice. I appreciate it, guys. I haven't made enemies with them yet, so they're not trying to get in front of us. The broski, yep, he did a kick flip, and now look how slow he is. Like, it's crazy on the damage that they have on their car. Because I do remember right in the beginning, Dabrowski went flipping again. Him and Dotson got together. Oh my goodness. I saw it in my mirror. He took like 5 cartwheels in the air. And now me and Dominic are leading this thing. The 2 regional guys, like, we're local running for points here. And we're up front. That is nuts. He started like 6th or 7th, I think. I started 8th. I think he started it in 7th, I want to say. And I started 8th. So if we could beat him out here, he actually had a really good turn 1 there. They're able to hold that outside just a little bit for a lap. Oh, don't get into him. We got 2 laps left here. Just got to hold the bottom. Don't get back inside of me. Oh, Dotson's getting to the outside. He didn't take a whole lot of damage. Like, he spun out when him and Dabrowski got together, but he just ran high and lost all his momentum. 1 lap left. Let's hold them off here. I need this 15 grand because we are not getting paid very much in this season. Come on, last corner. Just get right down here on the inside wall. We're going to come home winners in the showcase. Let's go. That's awesome. That's a huge points day. Really, we only gained 4 on Dominic because he finished 2nd, but on everybody else, we probably gained a ton. Yeah, the Bolak's the first one back. Actually, Hefner, I think. No, Hefner's not a full-time guy. Bolak in 10th. And then where's some other ones? Cassandra, Boyer, 16th, 17th. Yeah, we gained a lot in that race. That was crazy. But yeah, more people went flipping. That was nuts. There was too many flips to go back and try to find, but because I can't switch cars either. I wish we kind of switched cars and look through them all when they're flipping and everything. But that was a huge day for Dominic and I, because he's going to gain a bunch of points on Bolak. He actually takes 2nd there. And we have a huge lead. It's easily, what, 60, 64 or something like that? Yeah, something close to that. We were like 64 ahead. That's awesome. We get our 2nd win of the year. Not the place I expected it, but I will take it because we get 15 grand for that win. We'll get a sponsor as well. I don't know if we're going to get just that first sponsor or if we have any other opportunities because we did so well in this one. I don't know, but we got 16 grand for that race. Not too bad, but let's go sign a sponsor. All right, got to repair our wing and suspension, really close to the tires and chassis as well. Probably be next race, but up to almost 140,000, which is awesome. But we'll have to repair that stuff, probably down to like 135. Got first at the showcase. That is crazy. We're up to Kokomo next, which is awesome for us. We do get 2 sponsors. Fox Factory is a lot more per race, so I'm gonna take that. That's like nearly 1.5 more than 3rd Street. I know there's a bigger payout, like initial payout for 3rd Street, but I'm gonna take Fox Factory for the per race payout because that's a pretty good boost. If they were pretty close, I probably would have took the other one. We've been getting top 5 consistently. I think every race has been top 5 for us, so let's go there. Let me double check that. First. Well, actually, oh yeah, we're first in the season. Never mind. We haven't gotten first this race. First, second, first, 3rd. Yeah, we've been top 5 every race, so that's awesome. Have a huge points lead. Let's repair these parts real quick. That was like 500, and this is 730. So yeah, we have 138,000, so that's a lot. And on to Kokomo. Let's bump this back up to 50% for next episode so I don't forget. And we're doing awesome. I'm very shocked. After the first race, I thought it was going to be kind of tough, but then those were like the National Series guys, which made sense. Need to turn down that contacts for the AI too. Where is that at? I upped their skill range a long time ago. Where is their incident frequency? The AI, how often the AI will be involved in crashes and wrecks, and their impact forces. Oh, that's to my car stability. We're fine. So I'm gonna drop that to 30 and hope that helps out for the next episode because they do get together quite a bit at that 40. So let's hope that 30 only makes them get together like maybe once a race, like really badly like that, because there was multiple cars that went flipping there. It was absolutely crazy. So we got Fox Factory on the car. I remember having them on the car before. I kind of want to tilt that Fox Factory to like match the paint scheme some on the wings. So I'm probably gonna go do that. And appreciate you guys for watching as always. We should be able to get this championship this season and move on to the 360s next week. And having a really good year. We only got this and the 360s left in the regional side, and we are done with the regionals and then going on to the national series level, which is gonna be awesome. So appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.